Ever walked into an empty room and felt watched? That's not imagination. Your brain is reacting to something it can't explain. Let's get right into it. There's a strange moment we all experience. You step into a quiet hallway, an empty field, or a dark room, and your brain suddenly screams that something is wrong. No movement, no sound, nothing to actually fear, but your body shifts into alert mode anyway. This instinct isn't random. Scientists believe it's a leftover survival mechanism from ancient humans, when sensing an invisible threat meant the difference between living and becoming dinner for something lurking in the bushes. The weird part is how your brain fills in the blanks. When your senses don't detect anything, your mind starts inventing possibilities. Shapes in the dark, footsteps that aren't there, whispers in the silence. Psychologists call this pattern seeking under stress, a built-in system that tries to predict danger even when the data is empty. It's like your brain runs a simulation. If something were hiding, where would it be? And then your body reacts as though it's already real. Some of the most traumatic cases come from explorers, soldiers, and hikers who spend long hours alone in silent environments. People have reported feeling a presence just behind them, or sensing eyes watching from the corner of a room. One Antarctic researcher described it as a shadow made of pressure, not light. These experiences are so common that scientists created a term for it, the third man factor, an imaginary companion generated by the mind when it's stressed, isolated, or scared of the unknown. What's fascinating is that even modern technology can't override this ancient instinct. In controlled lab experiments, volunteers placed in perfectly empty rooms, no sound, no movement, no visual cues, began to feel watched within minutes. Some reported the feeling of something walking around them. Others claimed they felt breath on their neck. The rooms were monitored, of course. Nothing moved. The panic came purely from the brain trying too hard to fill silence with meaning. So why does this happen? Researchers think it's because the brain would rather create a false alarm than miss a real threat. In prehistoric times, the cost of overreacting was small, but underreacting could be fatal. That instinct never left us. Even now, when we enter a place where nothing is supposed to be, the oldest part of our biology wakes up and whispers, "What if something is hiding?" And suddenly, empty spaces don't feel so empty anymore. Or maybe the scariest thing isn't what might be there. It's what your own mind can create out of nothing.